Cardano recently has made a great move. We have pushed up 120%. So in this video we're going to do some price analysis and have a look at some key areas where we could invest and have a look at some targets going forward. We are not a million miles away from them all-time highs, so once we break above that we are into price discovery and we need to probably identify a few key levels that we could target if you're looking to take profit. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button and let's crack on. So we will begin on the daily time frame. This is the one where I mainly use for price analysis. It's more an investment channel this rather than a trading channel. So we just concentrate on levels where we could potentially buy and where we could potentially sell. Looking at the daily time frame here, look at this region here where we bounced off so many times. If you just we can try and catch all these wicks here, several wicks all the way through. It shows that was the demand zone where people had lots of orders, and that will pretty much bang on that $1 region around there. Massive support. I think fundamentally long term this is a sound project, and there's been quite a bit of news recently about smart contracts. So we did pretty much drop all the way from the all-time highs up at $2.41 right down to $1, but like I say, we've made 120% recovery so far, and so far so good. I mean, these red levels I've got here, these are areas of, well, this is support and that is resistance. So if you look at this region here, lots of rejections off this area at 183. Looks like we are coming back down to test this region. So yeah, we've done a 120% rise. In terms of Fibonacci levels, let's just have a look at this entire move here from the bottom to the very top. Whenever I'm looking for investment, I either use areas of support to place orders or these Fibonacci levels. Just noting here, we've had a bullish cross over on the moving averages. This is a 50 and a 20. The blue one is a 50. One thing that majorly shows me which direction the price is going to go is when the price action is trading above or the 50. As you can see, we're now trading above the 50. We was below it for that entire period. I don't think this saw such a significant drop compared to the rest of the altcoins. It managed to maintain a decent amount. It was range bound for quite a while, and then bang, we've popped straight up. But as you can see, we are getting a bit of a sell-off. That's only because if you look at the right hand side, we was turning red. I think Bitcoin dropped around 44k, and that's pushed back up. With that BTC pushed back up, we've got a nice daily candle forming there. But we're just staying on this time frame. If you are looking for some buys, then I would look at potentially targeting around here. I've got a bit of a sneaky feeling that we might get a bit of a crazy drop in September before the ultimate push to the moon. I think that if you're looking to place some orders on ADA, they may not land straight away, but if you hold out, I think you could potentially pick some up round here, even potentially down to this 148 region. I know we're at $2 now, and you think, Andy, not a chance of going back down to those levels, but I honestly believe there's a good possibility you could fill some orders within this box. I'm going to leave that box up. It's a bit of a broad area because I do like to target with 382. So maybe ladder some orders down from 177 down to 148. And honestly, I think you might pick some up there if this continuation of this top forms, because as you can see, we have formed a bit of a top now. We have rejected, and every candle that pretty much tries to push back up is turning into red. So that's his top. I'm looking for a move down within this region over the next 3 to 4 weeks, we'll say, and then a nice steady push back up, targeting them all-time highs in the course of the next, I don't know, I think them all-time highs could be smashed in October. Currently, what are we, 18th of August now, so you're talking 6-7 weeks away. I think we'll be targeting them all-time highs again. So if you're looking for buys short term, look at this region around here. We have had that bullish cross, but remember, BTC I think may get a pullback, but let's wait and see. I think a lot of these altcoins are starting to look like they are running out of steam a little bit, and when that happens, it's great time for filling your bags. Just one word to note about the money flow. So the money flow is whenever there is bullish price action, as you can see down here. That entire green period, that was when it was on the up. We did get some sell-offs when money flow turned to a red. It was red for a long period of time, pretty much from, I mean, it says June, but even before then, across crypto, everything was pretty much getting sold off, and now we have turned bullish again. That means there's more positive money coming into Bitcoin. There's more buyers than sellers, and that is shown in the price. Things are starting to look good and push on. The RSI on the daily is looking a little bit overcooked. If we just put that on a second, you can see here that we have gone into the red. I mean, whenever it's in the red, you would expect it to be overbought, and then you would expect a little bit of a pullback. So that's going to pull back maybe into mid-range, and if we did pull into mid-range on the RSI, that would show that we've got potential that we're going to fill some orders down here. So that's buy orders. Let's get rid of RSI. If you're looking for selling, and I mean we do not get this retracement that I'm talking about, and you're looking for areas to target, the next area above 2.24 cent is literally the all-time highs. I mean, that's the next major area where you've got to look at for taking profit, because obviously once it does get up there, it will initially reject off 247. Depending on how far it come back down, it might have to load back up and then push on. I think if you're looking here, we've double topped, so there's a potential if we do spin around and start pushing up, we'll reject off here, we'll come back to test these local highs, and then we'll push on. So if you're looking to take profit, maybe look at taking profit at all-time highs, load back up at around 224, and then we've got to look at some pretty much extensions of the fib. The main one is that negative 618 level at $3. I think $3 is going to be the first major level of resistance once we do break through the all-time highs. And then once you're above that, take your pick. Look at some nice round numbers: $5, $6, $7. I mean, I've got $5 up there. That was my price prediction for the end of this year. Could absolutely blast it out of water, and we could be looking at around an $8-9 ADA at some stage. But let's just monitor price now. I'm not actually holding any Cardano, but I'm looking to buy some if we do come into this zone down here. And I think it could be a decent area for you, me, anybody to look at buying Cardano within that range. As you can see, we had such a great pump and not much of a rejection so far. So that's that pair covered. I just want to take a quick look at the Satoshi pairs. I know not many people trade in Satoshis, but we'll have a look at it. So this is a daily time frame. Let's just get rid of bits of that, get rid of that. So again, we've pretty much followed the dollar pair up. We've had a bullish cross here. Let's just have a look at some key levels where we could invest if we're looking at this entire move here. So obviously you're going to ladder some orders down from 4,100 Satoshis down to 3,766 sats. I mentioned this in all my videos that I reckon at some stage Bitcoin will go on a bit of a random catapult run, shoot up, and that might try and regain some market dominance, because currently Bitcoin only holds 44% dominance on the entire cryptocurrency market. I think that it will try to regain some dominance, potentially push up to around 52. If that does, Cardano in Satoshis may come down, so I would not be afraid of having some orders down here at 3,100 Satoshis and see if you can pick some up, because you never know, things can go down as soon as they go up. But so far so good. It's had a nice rise, rejected off this area here really. I'm going to mark that up around there. So if you look at all them tops, rejection all the way through, and that's close to around 5,000 Satoshis up there. So that's the first major hurdle. Like I say, same with dollar pair, phone's going mad. If we do push through this, then we're having price discovery on the Satoshi pairs too. So that's just some buy and sell zones for ADA on the USDT and the BTC time frame. If you're new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.